And
Full
what the
Metal
category
Alchemist
is
versus Jujutsu Kaisen. And
Very. I love you, but Jujutsu Kaisen got it. It's Jujutsu Kaisen, bro.
So My Hero has a lot of the same action as like a superhero TV show, like Justice League or the Avengers or whatever, where it's like it's not really too much choreographed fighting. It's just more of like I have a power and I can hit you with my power.
I'm with you in all you said, bro. But you spoke bad about My Hero, dog. You spoke bad about My Hero because My Hero has some crazy ass action.
Haikyuu again, like you wouldn't think it, right? A volleyball anime, you would not think it. But there's not too many anime that are out here that can really come toe to toe with. What the is going on? It's your boy Macky OMO. I'm here with my good brothers. We got the razor sharp assassin with the clipper and Johnny B. We also got the Black Kage, the Hook Kage in Crispin, aka Mr. Salt and Pepper, looking very salt and peppery today. And Shawny, move your mic real quick.
Nigga, just say it.
Just say it, get it over with.
It's crazy. He came in here as a double. We got Tank Top Shawny back, and we got Batman Tank Top Shawny in the building. A Batman forward Tank Top pull up. A Batman forward Tank Top pull up. Batman forward Tank Top pull up. Batman Tank Top Shawny in a motherfucking built-in. And we are the Nerdy by Nature boy. Again, hope y'all living well, doing right. So, with that being said, you already know what time it is. This is not a podcast episode. We're doing some real strenuous arguing and thinking here about who is winning Anime March Madness. So, with that being said, I'm going to pass it off to my brother, Johnny B. Explain what we're doing here today.
Yes, sir.
We are in the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals of Anime March Madness. So this is where yes. Round of applause indeed. So this is where the hosts of Nerdy by Nature, everybody you see here present except for me, I'm just managing this argument here. We're debating on who is the top anime of this long list that we've curated of anime that excludes the big three and Dragon Ball, to see who's going to come out the winner, who is the best, who stands out on top based on criteria that we've come up with. So the first round we debated on story, second round we debated on characters. And today, the debate is going to be on the competition, the competitiveness, the action. When we go anime for anime during Anime March Madness, let's see who comes out on top during the quarterfinals. So let's bring up the bracket. Let's take a look at who is the first to face against each other and get an idea of what kind of mayhem we're going to see unfold in the first matchup.
Crispin tearing up already.
Let's see. Oh my goodness. Is this the first round right here?
Yes, sir.
This is it. This is the top of the page. Okay, guys. This is very, very interesting. All right. This is very interesting. And I'm gonna pick at random. You guys aren't gonna decide this one. I'm gonna pick one of you to start at random, and then I'm just gonna go from there. We are gonna be doing the argument a little differently for this round. I just want to let you guys know, in advance that the last two rounds was a little bit more just the arguing of opinions, and we go based on the popular vote at the end of the discussion. But for this particular setup, everybody debating needs to come to an agreement. So there has to be a consensus. If there is no consensus, then I can choose based on the arguments presented who would win the round. But there has to be a unanimous decision on all three people debating. Okay, so we're going up for our first matchup, which is Fullmetal Alchemist versus Jujutsu Kaisen. Fullmetal Alchemist versus Jujutsu Kaisen, and this is the action. We're comparing the action between these two animes, and that's everything. How beautiful it looks, how crazy it is, how in depth it might be, whatever your arguments might be. And
Very.
I'm sorry,
and
Macky and Crispin are sick, yo.
I think
What did I do?
I think I have to start with Crispin for this one. I don't think I can
Oh,
wait.
that's the worst.
I don't think I can wait. I don't think I can wait to hear you pick last. I think we gotta just rip this Band-Aid off.
He's doing that because it's easy. Like this shouldn't. We should all agree on
It's
this.
hard, nigga. For him, it's hard. I'm muting this right now.
It's not hard at all, actually, but it just hurts.
It's not hard.
It's not hard, but it's hard for you to say it.
I love you, but Jujutsu Kaisen got it. It's Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. I love Fullmetal. Like Fullmetal is my second favorite anime of all time. But there is no way that Fullmetal is beating Jujutsu Kaisen in animation of fights, in action of fights, in action of powers, in action of movements. There's no way. There is absolute no way. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Please.
Macky, how do you feel about this matchup? Who's winning this battle
easy.
here?
This is mad easy. Jujutsu Kaisen without a question of a doubt. Again, the action, even the way the combat is choreographed. I know it's drawn, so I get it, but they still have to choreograph the fighting styles to match real fight, because that's what they were doing. I know even in Jujutsu Kaisen there was like a scene that when, and spoilers for those who haven't watched it, but when I think his name is Chozo and what's his name was fighting, Yuji was fighting. I said what's his name like I don't know his name. Yuji, when they were fighting in the bathroom and they went together and went like this, that's from a movie that they got that from. I forgot what movie, but it's like some movie in Indonesia that they got that scene from and reanimated it for us. So yeah, it's Jujutsu Kaisen without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay, good points, very good arguments. Shawny, do you agree with these arguments, or do you have a different opinion?
Look, man, I think we all know how great Fullmetal Alchemist is, but for the sake of the bracket and sticking to the action aspect of it, it's Jujutsu Kaisen, dog. Like even in season 2, almost every single fight in season 2 was paying honor to other anime scenes. When it was it was Gurren Lagann got shouted out. Dragon Ball had it was just so much shit, bro. Like you can't not like we would be remiss if we did not see Kaisen for this, man. Season 2 was way too fucking fire to the point where you had to watch the episode twice to process what you watched the first time.
I'm not gonna hold you. Season 1 had Fullmetal in the bag.
Yeah,
Season 1 had Fullmetal in the bag.
Season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen, right?
Had Fullmetal in the bag.
Yeah.
When it comes to action, it had Fullmetal in the bag.
Season 2, nigga.
Season 2 has hella niggas in the bag. What are you talking about?
Are we also putting in the movie?
The movie had that in the bag. Yeah, everything. Shit, got the whole in the bag, bro. It was just like
Fullmetal Alchemist. Great story, great characters. The fight scenes were fire. I can't lie. What's his name? Captain? When the what's his name?
Yeah.
Bradley.
Captain, right? Bradley, Captain Bradley or whatever. When that nigga
Great,
was, he literally bum rushed up the stairs to get into the top of that
Bradley.
building and was literally busting tanks. No, that shit
Nigga
was
built
crazy.
the whole
When
thing. It was
fucking
crazy,
what's his
but-
name? Mustang was over here
And he-
throwing
and
the
he
fucking
felt
fire at that
He felt
at
that.
Envy. That
All
shit
right,
was
guys. We're,
Yes.
thank you guys for your unanimous decision. That was very.
Oh, mute this nigga.
Yo, fuck you, bro.
So we got Kaisen advancing, and now
Shit.
we're talking
Oh,
about action.
fuck.
We're talking about action. We're talking about the action,
No,
the
this is
competition,
different.
the fight, everything.
This
is
was
my
tough.
hero. This is My
This is
Hero
tough.
Academia. My Hero Academia versus Fire Force.
Mm.
All right, Macky, I need you to tell everybody who's winning this matchup.
This one, why me first, bro? This one is actually probably the
You're
hardest
the
one.
perfect person to start this shit.
I need you to
Oh.
explain it to us. Who's
Hold on, let me look at the list first. Yeah, this one is definitely the hardest pick. Just because
Tough.
of
compare. Well,
Hero-
let's talk about the action itself. Like starting like what makes them different, and then maybe by describing that, you can tell us which one is a little bit better.
Tough. This is tough, bro.
this is tough, bro.
Yeah.
So My Hero has a lot of the same action as like a superhero TV show, like Justice League or the Avengers or whatever, where it's like it's not really too much choreographed fighting. It's just more of like I have a power and I can hit you with my power. What I will say is that with My Hero, they do add some like martial arts in their fighting scenes, but that fucking sound effect when Benimaru hits niggas with that shit, boom, that shit,
Nigga with the
No, Benny Maru go
on,
crazy.
puts around.
I'm not gonna hold you. Benny Maru go crazy. I'm not gonna hold
Benimaru
you.
go crazy. He's my favorite character in that show.
That
He
nigga
goes
go
fucking
nuts.
crazy. So damn, yeah, I'm gonna pick Fire Force. Ooh, I'm gonna regret that, but I'm gonna pick
Fire Force has the best
Off the
action.
strength- just off the strength of Benimaru. That shit sound like it fucking implode. I gotta find that shit, bro, so niggas can hear what I'm hearing.
No, nigga,
Yeah.
I know that shit is ingrained. That shit is top.
No,
10
I don't think.
sound-
John, have you seen
best
Fire
sound.
Force?
I have not seen Fire Force.
Don't
It is
show him.
on
You
my
gotta-
watch
you gotta-
list.
You gotta watch it and catch up. And
It is on.
embrace
It is absolutely on my watch list. I promise it is. It's in my Crunchyroll watch list. I just haven't started it.
Who you got next, John? Who you picking next, John?
Yeah, we're on you.
Who you picking next, John? Me? You want me to go?
I mean,
I'll go.
you seem like you
I'll go.
itching to go,
I'll
so
go.
you might as well go.
Yo, Macky, I'm with you in all you said, bro. But you spoke bad about My Hero, dog. You spoke bad about My Hero because My Hero has some crazy ass action. All Might throwing punches and it just wind and going crazy. Lemillion going in through stuff, or when niggas kick Lemillion that the leg just go through like fucking this nigga from Naruto, that shit go through and that nigga just go Hadouken! That shit, bro. That man go crazy. Soul Eater, when he eats some shit that he just turns into like 7 things and go crazy, bro. Fat Gum, Red Riot when he get fucking hard as fuck. Pause. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Like the pervert dude. His animations are crazy. When he throws all the little grapes,
Little grapes.
and he starts jumping off them shits, it's crazy.
Minata.
The Mineta, yeah, that nigga go crazy, bro. Just in action itself and the animation when it goes crazy. When Deku was fighting actually, how was his name? Todoroki. When he was fighting Todoroki, when they did that last shit in the tournament, that shit was crazy. Freaking Bakugo is nuts. Bakugo is nuts. So I'm going My Hero, bro. I'm going My Hero. We gotta debate this bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Nobody sweeping like that. Hell no.
Shawny, who do you agree with more in this argument?
Hold on, before you give your answer, Shawny.
You know, I don't think we can even hear it properly.
God!
Shit, that shit is
my
crazy.
God.
Yeah, I heard it.
Crazy.
I think I said,
That
We
shit
cannot
is
do that in the
crazy.
future because it shows a bias. I will
Fair
say the reason I'm gonna go with Fire Force is because of the fact that we're talking about an anime that's literally focused on firefighters putting out fires, but they're actually fire demons, and just the creativity in that when it comes to the action. The sound effects in Fire Force are phenomenal. So when you hear the impact and whatnot, it's fucking amazing. The Benny Maru scene is phenomenal, and just how everybody has like their own fire abilities, and there's different generation of the firefighters and how they're doing and whatnot. And I feel like Fire Force tends to really go where My Hero won't go. Like My Hero will kill people here and there, but Fire Force doesn't hesitate. There was that one scene where they were underground and my man was just walking, and out of nowhere you just see you didn't even see shit. His head just
Lopped
fell
off.
dropped randomly,
I don't mean shit.
uncalled
I don't
for.
mean shit.
Look, man, I love My Hero, but I also feel like when it comes to My Hero, you kind of know what you're getting. At least with Fire Force, when you're seeing the fights, you be surprised on how they end up panning and how they go. I love the All Might fighting scene. I love the Red Riot versus I forgot what's my man's name, or even to the Muscular and Deku scene. They're amazing, but again, like the reason why I'm etching Fire Force over is just because of the creativity of their fights and how the concept of what that anime is and how it's a firefighting anime, but they managed to show it out for action.
I want Crispin now to respond. So are you gonna rebuttal? Are you gonna agree with these guys? Like, what's your response to them going Fire Force against your My Hero Academia?
Look, guys, I understand it's fire against fire, whatever. But when you have so many different powers and the combination of powers like Deku flying, doing all this bullshit with all the other powers, knowing where shit is coming from, how to fly, all this bullshit together. And then you have, again, I'm going to just focus on Lemillion. My man lost his powers, came back, and it was like he never lost them. All Might, when he was skinny as fuck, put all his power to one arm, punching niggas. All that shit is beautiful action, bro. There's stakes in these actions. Okay, they never go crazy and kill somebody. Well, they do. Rest in peace, Night Eye. R.I.P. my nigga. R.I.P. The teacher, the girl teacher, the one with the what's her name?
Midnight.
R.I.P. Midnight. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. a whole bunch of niggas that died when freaking this nigga just stepped. It's just because, bro, it's all the powers that are there and all the animation that happens with all those powers. Deku, Bakugo, Todoroki, Mineta, Uraraka, all them niggas. The Flash wannabe ass nigga. Freaking the washing machine.
Wash.
Come on, man.
What was that nigga's name? Fold and Wash?
Fold and Wash, the galaxy nigga that
Wash.
the galaxy nigga that had like black holes in his fucking fingertips. Come on, man. Like, it's crazy, man. My
She
hair
never
crazy.
So Mac, what's your
She
response?
did fight. She got murked up.
What's your response to Crispin? Do you agree with him? Do you change your mind to My Hero
No,
Academia, or
I
are you
don't
standing
change.
firm?
No, I'm standing 10 toes down. Fire Force.
Fuck you,
again,
Mac.
No, that's fine. Again, just like Shawny was saying, just the sound effects. I feel like while also animation plays a big role in how these things look, if the sound effects are not as great or even greater, can really turn shit around. Like I gave you the one example with how Benny Mara, when he does his attack, when what's his name? When Shimura gets an Adola burst or whatever, when he gets a message through Adola, that shit, like, it makes you realize, okay, there's something going on right now. When this nigga Shimura finds out that he can be as, and I'm spoiling a lot of shit, but when Shimura feels like he can be.
That's your last name.
Let's avoid
That's your
the
last
spoilers
name.
for now.
Macky Spoil.
Shawny, how did you feel about Crispin's rebuttal?
You don't give a fuck what I said.
Do you change your opinion? Do you agree that My Hero might be better in this category, or do you still believe that your answer is Fire Force?
Again, he makes really good points. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I think about My Hero, I think about the scenes that he mentioned and how like I got goosebumps watching them and just the hype of them and whatnot. And they're pretty dope. So like that kind of making me lean to go towards My Hero. But again, I also feel like when it comes to Fire Force, just having the fact that we're talking about action from fucking firefighters, and on paper that shit did not make any sense. But when you actually watch it and how that shit is from the same creators, Soul Eater, and just like it's the creativity. I'm not to say that My Hero is not creative as well with the quirks and how they fight with them and whatnot. But at least in Fire Force, it's like it can be fair games. It's about how do you know, My Hero you can literally have a toss up of a bad matchup. Your quirk could just be more powerful than another person. Like Todoroki's getting fucking great brush out of here. But when you look at Fire Force, you're having two people that their abilities are fire based. How can it depends on how well you can utilize your same fire technique against the other person. So it's a little bit more fair ground versus uneven.
So are you staying with your Fire Force decision, or are you changing?
That being said, I have to go back to My Hero because of the fact that like when we're talking action and the impact of the fights and watching them in real time. Like I go back and watch.
Change your answer?
Yes, nigga. We are allowed to change our answers.
Yeah, because we haven't picked the winner
I literally
yet.
explain why. Yeah, like it's just the action of the scenes. Like, yes, My Hero has a lot of them. Not all of them hit, but when they fucking hit, they hit. Fire Force is gonna win in terms of like getting the sound aspect of those fights, but My Hero's actual like fights, like Red Riot going up against my man, just for the sake of like I need to excel, I need to do well, all because Shorty Rock he froze up against Gigantomachia, and Shorty Rock had to go and defend him. Like he's like, yo, you're my purpose. Like, nah, bro. Like the action is just phenomenal, My Hero, bro. Like that damn the end of season 1, fucking All Might versus the Nomu, nigga.
Oh my god.
Mac, do you change your vote at all, or are you staying with Fire Force?
I'm 10 toes down, man. I'm staying with Fire Force.
So
again, my reasoning for not having My Hero lose. This is the last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna let you pick
quickly so that I can vote, and then we'll move on.
No problem. The reason again why I won't pick it is because I feel like, just like what Shawny said, that not all of them hit. When they do hit. But the difference with that and Fire Force is all of the fighting scenes on Fire Force hit. Like I don't know if I've seen in Fire Force. Granted, it's only been 2 seasons, and My Hero has more chances to miss. I feel like Fire Force, every single fighting scene is a memorable fighting scene. So that's why I'm sticking with my answer.
Well, seeing as how I have to be the decision maker here for this particular round, I am indeed going ahead and picking My Hero Academia, and it is partially because I am not experienced in Fire Force. So
Fire Force,
it is a little bit biased, but I do understand how good the action in My Hero Academia is. So we're gonna go ahead and move My Hero further.
Fire Force, hablamos el martes. Fire Force, you heard? Hablamos el martes, mi loco. Bye.
Alrighty. Now we got Haikyuu versus JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We're talking about the action. We're talking about the action only. Only action. Shawny, talk to me about this matchup. Who wins in this fight? Who wins this category?
So it's tough because Haikyuu doesn't have like fighting scenes, but if we're talking as a volleyball player and just seeing how well they emphasize and really like get like as a volleyball player, seeing how they emphasize every single moment, just the spikes, and knowing and I'm not very sportsy, but when I know my shit about volleyball, so seeing it in real time, that shit hits, and I'm like, oh, like the spike getting on top of the ball, oh, having to figure out, oh, if my man is about to hit, do I block from the right side of it or the left side of it? Oh, is he gonna dink? Is defense gonna be able to cover in the back? Like, it's shit like that, and trying to figure out the weakness of your team and where the holes are. Like, that is a part of action, so that shit is dope to me. So that's with the Haikyuu, and then we're talking. What was the other one again?
JoJo.
JoJo is like. JoJo is. I don't. JoJo has his action scenes. JoJo has a lot of fighting, a lot of like the stand matchups and whatnot. But I think for me, it's not necessarily JoJo's fighting and their action isn't what really catches me. It's just more so of just like how much more bizarre can this show fucking get? Because if you watch and you get past part 1 and part 2, and then you're seeing them dealing with the stance, that to me is more of like a mental chess game of how you can utilize your stand. And it's like, oh shit, like the main character should not be able to get out of this. And it's not the action of the character that gets them out of it. It's the intelligence of the character that gets them out of it, and how they poke holes in the loopholes and whatnot. It's JoJo is more creative, but I wouldn't say the action is what grabs me to it. It's the creativity that gets it. So because of that, I'm gonna go with Haikyuu.
Okay, so we got Haikyuu already has 1 vote for this category.
It pains me to do that, but yeah,
I'm going with Macky next, because I want Crispin to go last for this one. Macky, tell me how you feel about the action. The action in this matchup. Who wins here?
So even though I have not seen JoJo, I've seen like a lot of the fight scenes. I would go like, when you're younger and you want to like check out if an anime is good, you go to YouTube and like check not when I mean younger, I don't mean like when we were younger, when we had to literally watch part 1, 2, and then search for 3 and never find 3. I don't mean that young.
Go up to part 5.
5 and then realize that shit is in Portuguese and you can't even listen to what's going on. That's not what I mean by older. I just mean like back in the day, like maybe like 10 years ago. I would go on the internet and look up fight scenes of different anime that I was thinking about watching, and JoJo was one of them. And the fight scenes are pretty cool. I have to agree with Shawny though that the fight scenes don't really carry the show, because the fight scenes aren't that
integral to like the plot.
Yeah, like again, I haven't watched it too much. I've only watched 5 episodes, but I've seen the fight scenes, and the fight scenes are sometimes they have a lot of dialogue in the fight scenes. And
yeah, JoJo's more intellectual than action.
Yeah. So I mean, even though we grew up in the time where niggas would fight and then they would have like a 45-minute chat in between the fight, Dragon Ball. But Haikyuu for sure, action gets me hyped. When I don't give a fuck. I'm Macky spoiler. When Shikishima went up for the block, I was screaming, nigga, because that nigga he doesn't care about nothing. So the fact that he was giving effort was amazing. Seeing how detailed the animators were when they allowed, or like when they created these characters to do to put their hand flat so the ball doesn't hit and it can hit on their hand, or if to kick the ball at the side, or seeing how the reflexes of this nigga Hinata going up for a spike and he misses it because the ball's going up too high, so he grabs his foot and puts his foot there and hits the ball over, shit like that, and the other team having to read that and react. I think Haikyuu again, like, you wouldn't think it, right? A volleyball anime, you would not think it, but there's not too many anime that are out here that can really come toe to toe with, like, if and I'm done. I've already picked Haikyuu, but if Haikyuu was going up against something like Attack on Titan, is losing, obviously. But that's my point. It has to go
out of here, though. Fuck out of here.
Fair enough. It has to go up against the big guns, and not saying that JoJo is not, but in this particular category, no, it has to be Haikyuu.
Yeah,
gotcha.
JoJo's not known for that.
Crispin, you're the last nail in the coffin.
This is a fucking sweep, bro. You don't know what the fuck you niggas is talking about, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, bro? When this little ass nigga starts running to a fucking spike you get excited. When this nigga digs a ball, when he blocks somebody, when anybody does anything on that team, it's click, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? The coach be going crazy. Action in this battle right here, Haikyuu, nigga. That's it. It's sweet. Get the fuck out of here, JoJo.
Another unanimous round.
Yo, bizarrely losing. Get the fuck out of here.
All right. Last round, guys. We got time to back it up, JoJo. We got Mashle versus Black Clover.
Ooh.
Mashle versus Black Clover. This is about the action.
This is actually pretty easy too.
This is all action.
Yeah, this is easy for me.
This is all action. I was hoping for a more in-depth argument. Well, you know what?
I don't know what they're picking.
Yeah, just because you guys have decided easily doesn't mean they're all the same decisions. Shawny, do you mind giving us your last pick of the night?
It's Black Clover, bro. Like, I love Mashle. I love how goofy that shit is. I like how he fights against the other magic users and whatnot. But when you're talking like and compare, and that's the thing, like this is easy because it's literally the same exact concept. Both of them cannot use magic, so they have to find alternatively. Both of them are brolic as fuck and fight with their muscles. Asta later on kind of deviates a little bit away from that. He's still using muscle, but he's learning how to acclimate to his ability. But bro, like the fighting scenes in Clover,
it's crazy,
are phenomenal.
Crazy.
Even just the first scene when Asta went up against
the chain nigga, that chain nigga, bitch ass nigga, the chain nigga, that shit go crazy. The first fight scene go crazy.
Yep, even if against Pele Bruja, I forgot how it should. But
nobody cares about that nigga.
I know, but just the fact how Asta went and smacked the shit out of him in the first few episodes, like that alone, or even when they went after I forgot his name, but the brother was possessed and he was about to kill him and fill him with holes, and how the whole black they pulled up on him again.
And said, "Move and you gonna die. Move
1 more inch and we gonna stop them." Straight anger in their faces, bro. Oh my god, iconic moment of Black Clover.
That's the best pull up. That's the best pull up in anime. Not gonna lie.
So Crispin,
when they pulled up to that thing,
I want to go straight into Crispin because he's already piggybacking
Black Clover,
off
nigga. Black Clover.
We're going Black Clover for this matchup. Mashle doesn't come close.
No. When I start fighting the demon, spoiler alert. When I start fighting the demon at the end of the season with Yami, that nigga's possessed by the demon and his arm is the demon arm. With Yami's sword, when I start grab Yami's sword and go like this, bro, it's over, nigga. What are you talking about? That nigga go Super Saiyan 3000. Get out of here.
And then the thing about Black Clover is phenomenal is that you'll have so many of these characters that'll just be like not background, but they're focused and they're just kind of like they're strong, but you don't know how strong they are. But when they get their fighting scene, when you see the Wizard King fight with time,
bro.
All right, yo,
Macky, say something, bro.
Yeah, let the audience know if this is a sweep or not. Do we have to debate this matchup? Who's winning this? Is it Mashle or is it Black Clover?
That's crazy. I was gonna pick Mashle.
Would you?
Psych, nigga. It's Black Clover. You bugging out. Listen, no offense. Again, it's kind of hard to. Black Clover has like over 100 episodes, and Mashle only has like 24, maybe not even.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard to compare because there hasn't been too many fighting scenes, but the fighting, if we just go off of like how many episodes, in 24 episodes, they had way better fighting scenes in Black Clover than they do in Mashle. The best fighting scene to me in Mashle was like the first 2 episodes when when they tried to jump the granddad or his dad, and them niggas, he came through and beat them niggas single-handedly. Other than that, there ain't really been nothing to really, talk about as far as like fighting scenes. Again, not to try to shit on Mashle because I definitely enjoy it. It's very funny and very good to watch. But yeah, Black Clover, like Crispin said, The scene where they all pull up on what's his name's brother, and they're like, "Yo, you move, nigga, I'll kill you. You gonna kill him? Guess what, nigga? We all gonna die in this bitch." That's probably one of the greatest pull-up scenes in anime history, for sure. I was waiting watching that show till I could see that scene because that scene is so iconic. Even when, again, like he mentioned, when they were fighting the elves, demons at the end, that shit was crazy. Anything Yami does is fucking amazing. My favorite,
that nigga.
He's voiced by what's his name?
The nigga that does Vegeta, I think.
Vegeta and Zoro in English dub.
Christopher Sabat.
That's I was gonna say his name, but I wasn't 100% sure. Yeah, so he's voiced by Christopher Sabat, and perfect. So yeah, Black Clover sweeps this tank. I'm sorry, Mashle fans.
Oh my god,
this guy, man. Alrighty.
So let's go ahead and.
What you doing?
Is Black Clover. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and look at the semifinals. We're gonna look at the semifinals, and then we're gonna talk about the category for the semifinals to give everybody something to look forward to for the next episode of Anime March Madness. Okay, so
this one
on the next episode for the semifinals, we are going to be debating on the emotional component to the story. And we are battling Jujutsu Kaisen versus My Hero Academia. Let's scroll down some more, and we have Haikyuu versus Black Clover.
Wow. I am going to do my homework and take notes because this I'm coming next week ready to go.
It's only
we can't play with this game, bro.
It's only two. It's only
because
two matchups.
Oh my god, bro. That's crazy. Because if I'm thinking the way y'all thinking, the finals is gonna be two niggas that niggas did not think it was gonna be.
Yep.
No, for sure.
Yep, same.
Yep. Looks like it.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
So
who would have thought Haikyuu would have got to the semifinal, man? That's crazy.
Right, it's the volleyball spirit, baby. All my volleyball players out there, shout out, bro. We are the best. I don't play no more because I'm too fat for that nonsense. But
where's your mic?
My mic got fucked up. Don't worry about it. When I was skinny, I used to play, so we lit.
Oh man, damn! The semifinal is definitely a showstopper.
That is going to be very, very, very interesting. Please, if you guys disagree with any of our decisions on today's video, please let us know. Let us know. You know that there's always one. There's always at least one.
You might win some, but you just lost one.
Please go down in the comments below and let us know what we got wrong, why we got it wrong. Tell us your picks and let us know what you guys have been thinking about Anime March Madness. So this has been an awful lot of fun, and Anime March Madness has been brought to you by us, Nerdy by Nature. We're gonna catch you guys in the next round. We're getting out of here. See you guys later.
Oh, you guys are still here? Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for taking your time to get it right here. If you want more, follow us on YouTube, subscribe, comment, like, share. You already know what it is. If you want to just listen to us, you go to Spotify, you go to Apple Music, anywhere there's a podcast, we there. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's what we does. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on our Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, our Nerdy by Nature TV. We are everywhere, bro. We are everywhere. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss out. We nerdy as hell over here, and you want to be over here with us. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss out. See ya. Thank you.